been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible.
Deserve a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
You guys gotta be aggressive. 6 minutes left to keep 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a very fun day up to this point. The WNPA semifinals are set for tomorrow, but now we will finish off Tuesday, day 2 of Nationals, with the play-in for the first round of the NPA tournament, and it's going to be a fun one. We have the 13th seeded Lincoln Prep team. They'll be taking on the D1 Scholastic runner-ups who've been selected to play in this playing game to represent the Scholastic League, essentially as the 16th seed in Royal Crown Scholastic team. It'll be fun to see what both these teams can bring. They've both had great seasons in general, and I, for one, am very excited to call this game. My name's Julian Quintero Verano, and I'm joined here by the always lovely, fantastically Asia Chu. Asia, how are we feeling today?
I am feeling super fantastic. I mean, it's for you especially, it's been a really good day, and I think these players are super excited to be here as well.
They've given it everything to get to this point, and now we just got to see who's going to be the one to come out on top. Both these sides, they've been good throughout the season. We'll take a look to see which one's going to be the one that strikes first. Royal Crown, they get the offensive glass and immediately go right to it. Mateo Kungak, the one to get it going early on in this one.
I mean, with that one there, Julian, he's just so tall. He's sitting at 6'7", that he's able to just reach over everyone and get that layup.
Lincoln wanting to strike here. It'll be Jalen Simmons driving in. Simmons playing it back on out. He ends up finding George Hawa. Out to Lights. No, that's not Lights. Apology. That's number 10, which will be Dante Tonari. Cruz leaving it quickly over here to Malala. Malala over to Cruz. Screen from Kungak. Gets popped on out, goes out of bounds, and it will remain Royal Crown ball. Out there right now for Royal Crown, Jeremiah Cruz, along with number 9, Mateo Kungak. Number 0, Preston Osborne. Liko Thowell. And number, who am I missing here? I believe it is number 24, Gloire Malala. Meanwhile, on the side of Lincoln Prep right now, out on the court, number 2, Alessandro Acosta Reyes. He's going to be out there along with Jalen Simmons fighting for it. Number 8, Judah Price Knoll. And they're joined by George Hawa and number 10, Dante Tonari. So it's going to be interesting to see what these sides can do Inbound coming in now for Lincoln. It's 3-2 the score in this one. Lincoln, nice little bucket on that previous possession. We'll see how they capitalize here, Asia. Quickly, ball makes its way over to Simmons. Simmons sizing up, taking it inside, pass on out, driving is Teneri. He pulls up there on a fader, and he gets the bucket to go. Dante Teneri, fantastic start. 5 points for Lincoln, 5 points for Teneri.
Teneri scoring all 5 points. He is joined for the third highest scoring game in NPA this season. He had 36 points versus St. Jude's. Let's see if he can match that today.
He's been great for this side, though not a crazy consistent scorer. He's averaging 9.9, not the one leading the team. He's still been explosive when called upon, and that's been great to see for him. And on the other side for Royal Crown, currently at the line, Mateo Kumgok. And one thing I want to point out here with the Scholastic team, they missed the first one here. Kumgok looking to split his chances. Several players on these teams have represented both teams. So Royal Crown, they are one of the upper seeds in the league. They've been great so far this season, and they have had players that have played up for them. Now, on that team, they are rotation pieces, likes of Cordell Dias, Mateo Kumgok, Ethan Angeloni, Gloire Malala, to name the four that have been predominantly up top. But the Royal Crown Scholastic team makes up these guys along with a bunch of other players within the school. I got to talk with head coach Olivier Jean-Charles coming into this one. I said, do you guys want to face off against the other side? And they said, absolutely. We want to show them that we are the better team. Cordell Dias, originally listed to be on this Scholastic team, he's actually going to be playing up with the NPA main team. So that's going to be an adjustment to make this weekend. But apart from that, it's still going to be fun to see how he's able to contribute and how all of these players are going to contribute, especially if they somehow end up facing each other if they win today's game.
I mean, that just shows that if they've been crossing over players, that all of the players are extremely adaptable. And that's showing to how well that Royal Crown's been doing at their school.
Up it goes, the attack from Preston Osborne. He gets the bucket, 6'4", class of 2027, and he's a fantastic slashing guard to tie the game at 5. Price Knoll, quick pass to Hawa. Hawa shovels it over, finds Simmons. Simmons sets, launching for 3. High bounce off the rim, fighting for it. Acosta Reyes tried getting it, couldn't do so. But it was last off of Preston Osborne, so it will remain Lincoln Prep ball. Shovel, Teneri over to Acosta Reyes. Acosta Reyes, quick pass on over, 3 ball from Price Knoll. High bounce off the rim, Teneri bites for it, gets it, no. His second chance effort is thwarted. Thowell, quick shovel over to Cruz. Jeremiah Cruz telling his teammate Malala to clear out. Pass on over to Osborne. They're both stuck in the corner. Osborne trying to get past Simmons. Can't. Pass over to Malala. He slows it down, lets it fly. Gloire Malala! Call TD Bank, make a deposit. Royal Crown take the lead.
Fantastic shot there, Julian.
You love to see those style of plays, but now Acosta Reyes, the man known colloquially as Lights, or as I'm going to call him, Luces. He's going to see what he can do in this one. Back it goes to Simmons. He lets it fly for 3. Tried responding, can't. Hawa chases it down, but it gets there first is Jeremiah Cruz. Now Gloire Malala, quick pass ahead into Preston Osborne. His gather step not able to do much. Still though, they were able to keep it going. Royal Crown not able to hit on the 3. Price Knoll, big attack. Still not able to get a bucket. Acosta Reyes pulls it in. Out it goes to Hawa. He lets it go for 3. George Hawa lets it go, and we're back up tied at 8.
Great job so far by Lincoln Prep, really getting the ball beyond the arc there, and they've been doing great with threes so far.
Out of bounds, Lincoln Prep. I almost said Lincoln Park like the band, but Lincoln Prep. The Huskies, a very solid side so far. It was a rough NPA campaign for them. They won their season opener, haven't been able to secure one since, but they've had so many injuries throughout their lineup coming into this tournament. They finally have things healthy. A little quick chat with Chris Matthew. He said, you know what? I'm excited for the team. We're going to see if we can make some Cinderella stories for y'all today. And Jalen Simmons splashes home from beyond the arc. His first bucket of the day, tacks on 3 more to give Lincoln the 11-8 lead. Ball inside of Malala through contact, doesn't get the and one. but he does draw the foul. 2 free throws coming soon to own on Prime Video or DVD and Blu-ray, but specifically Gloire Malala heads to the free throw line. Gloire Malala, I will tell you, he's one of my personal favorite players that I've gotten to watch this season. Gritty guard, 6'4", class of 2027. Fantastic when it comes to on-ball skills, great at driving to the hoop. Averages 5.3 points per game off the bench for the Royal Crown main team, but they gave him the Scholastic team. He's kind of part of being the star player of this team. He averages almost 13 points a game in the regular season. He put up 22 in their playoff run, almost 23 in their playoff run. He is a great player all around as a guard, and that's something you want to keep an eye on for him throughout this tournament.
Definitely so far. I mean, if you've just been listening, you hear his name constantly because they're always giving him the ball.
And I mean, there he is again. He steals the ball on that one. Gloire Malala gets the lay. 2 more points for him to tie it at 11. Lincoln, though, they want to break out. Quick pass inside. The reverse layup. Pressure from Kumgak. And Royal Crown walk away without a deficiency there. Cruz pulls up for 3 in rhythm. Jeremiah Cruz. The Pinoy pride there from the young man. Splashes home.
That was a perfect shot right in front of us.
Jalen Simmons sizing up. Ethan Angeloni on him. Acosta Reyes comes in. Cruz putting the pressure on him. Acosta Reyes gets it to sit pretty on the rim. It drops. Lincoln only trailed by 1. Pressure on Cruz. He's being absolutely swarmed there. Tyree Ward was the one putting the pressure. And they play it off of Tyree, so it will be an inbound again for Royal Crown. Gloire Malala will be the one on inbound duty. Cruz and Angeloni probably the ones receiving. In right now, Tyree Ward along with number 3, Jalen Livingston, going to be the ones to come out and help. Kumgak, quick little pass to Angeloni on this right-hand side. In the corner, he's being swarmed. He's got to find someone, anyone. Swings it all the way to Malala. Malala, 1 pump step, pulls up for 3, can't convert on it, and it's loose. Price Knoll, the one to recover it, and Lincoln Prep slow it down, seeing how they can approach it. Quick leave there, Angeloni left in the air, hop step for Ward, and Tyree Ward with a bucket, classy on the cut.
This game has been incredibly fast-paced, but like you just said, Lincoln Prep taking their time, slowing things down and making sure that they take all advantage that they got.
And Preston Osborne, nice little bucket for Lincoln Prep. And I mean, when it comes to Lincoln Park, they haven't given up, in case you're curious about that. It's been great to see early in this one. A block there, but it is contact on him. That one right there is a foul on Gloire Malala, his first one of this game. Substitution being made for Royal Crown, number 23, Jordan Asage, making his first appearance in this game.
Looks like he's the youngest player on this team, class of 2029, making his first appearance so far. And so far in the playoffs, he's played 4 games, but there are no stats recorded at the moment.
Yeah, he didn't get many minutes in their playoff run. He was on the bench. He was present there for the teams, but he wasn't able to properly establish himself. We'll see how he's able to play in this one. Free throw for Judah Price Knoll. Bucket for him. 17-16 in favor of Lincoln. Angeloni goes up, draws the foul on Acosta Reyes. 2 free throws on its way for Ethan Angeloni. And I will say, Ethan Angeloni, in my opinion, great player. I had a very funny interaction with him earlier in the season. I'd like to apologize to him for it because I find it funny, but it was a simple one. Royal Crown got a big win against Edge in their season opener against Edge in Battle in the Fort. And Ethan Angeloni, he didn't play. He was on the bench for that game. He was there to make sure if anything happened, he'd come in and sub in. And he got very excited about potentially eating Wendy's with the team. 3 ball there for number 3. It's Jalen Livingston. But yeah, he was so excited about it. And I kind of laughed, so I thought it was really funny. And he looked very embarrassed. So consider this my public apology to Ethan Angeloni, though he did dap me up when I called the Scholastic playoff run. Seems like we're all good, and he's a fantastic player in his own right. One of the best scorers I've gotten to see at the Scholastic level. Royal Crown's going to be very excited to have him, especially next season once they have a lot of people graduate. So that's going to be fun to see what he provides for that side. Anyways, scoring right here. Lincoln's been fantastic on the offensive end. Simmons not able to save it. Malala brings it up quickly. He swings it over to Angeloni. Blocking foul on number 8, Judah Price-Knoll. And as a result of that, we'll be seeing a substitution. Leo Thowell will be coming in for Mateo Kumgok on the side of Royal Crown.
Yeah, definitely watch out for Thowell's threes. He's joint 4th in made threes in Scholastic, and that's 17. So definitely going to try to make some kind of impact beyond the arc today.
And the one thing I want to point out for Leo Thowell was his performance in the Scholastic League One. Royal Crown currently now trailed by 7. They're going to need him to step up like he did in that one. In one of the games in the Scholastic playoff, had a 36-point outing, was fantastic in that one. And as he takes a 3 here, isn't able to convert it. Second chance by Malala, gets it to fall. But Leo Thowell, he was fantastic, got a game-winning 3 in the Scholastic playoff to advance to the semifinals. So a talented player at all levels. That'll be fun to see what he can provide. Ball being swung around, goes to Jeremiah Cruz. He catches and lets it fly for 3 in the corner. Second 3 from Jeremiah Cruz.
He's been playing absolutely fantastic today. I mean, he's already had 2 threes, and it seems like he's always moving around with the ball constantly, and he's always making super good passes. I'm excited to see what else Cruz can do in this game, Julian.
Acosta Reyes inside ball to Ward. He has to kick it back over to Simmons. It's a very deep 3. He gets it! Jalen Simmons, and that 3 came all the way from Rexdale. What a bucket from Jalen Simmons. Angeloni tries responding with a 2 of his own. Does a drive to the basket. 3-point game. Out it goes to Acosta Reyes. He goes right to the basket. Tough lay, but he does just that. And Alessandro Acosta Reyes with a beautiful bucket. Angeloni upset with that call. Thought it was tipped by a member of Lincoln Prep. But that doesn't happen. We'll be seeing a substitution. 8-0 checking in on the side of Lincoln Prep. Inbound now. Lincoln Prep bringing it up slowly but surely with simple need. Price-Knoll into Alessandro Acosta Reyes. Beats his man, goes up with it. They wanted the travel call. No go from the referees. And that will go over to Gloire Malala. Quick pass over to Osborne. Osborne has Acosta Reyes on him. Crosses back over, shovels it over to Angeloni. Angeloni kicks it out to Thowell. In 3, gets it a fall. Thowell from beyond the arc cuts into a 4-point gap. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Hard drive inside, the dump off to Acosta Reyes. He fades, no, can't get it. Rebounded by Malala, he's gonna let it fly. Oh, off the back of the rim. And the scenes that would have gone off if Gloire Malala hit that would have been electric. But instead, we enter with just a 4-point gap at the end of the first quarter. 31-27 in this lights out, fire, power affair. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, for some more NPA basketball here at Humber College.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Right back. You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Stay focused. We're back here for some second quarter action. High scoring so far in the first one. Both these teams shooting at high clips. 57% for Lincoln Prep so far, 50% for Royal Crown. And if you want to highlight some good players so far, Gloire Malala, 8 points. 6 points for Jeremiah Cruz on 2 threes. And 8 points for Jalen Simmons, along with 6 for Alessandro Acosta Reyes. We have Dante Teneri with 7 points, the first 5 points of the game for his team. So both these sides have had players scoring at high clips very efficiently. We'll see if that is the story that continues. Preston Osborne through a lot of contact, gets the bucket there, and starts things off right for Royal Crown. Continuing on in this one. Passes back a 3 ball for Livingston. He responds with one of his own. It wasn't a 2, it was a 3. Actually, it seems it was a 2. No, it was a 3. There we go. They updated it. Apologies there. Sometimes it ends up being very close on the edge lines. Royal Crown gets 2 points right back to make it 34-31. 8:47 remaining in the second quarter. Been high scoring in this game. Lincoln lets it fly again. They've been electric from 3, and this time 8-0 wants a part of the pool party with the splash.
That was his first point so far this game. I mean, he just got subbed in the last minute of the first. Great to see him already making such a splash.
Great to see on this one again. Price Knoll inside to Alessandro Acosta Reyes. Acosta Reyes back to Livingston. Livingston right to the basket, floats it up, can't convert it. Second chance points here. Tyree Ward pulls it in, can't get the bucket though. Angeloni the one to come down with it. Osborne to his right, he says, I'm taking it myself. Angeloni, tough bucket right to the hoop. 2-point game now. Lincoln want to keep trying to grow this advantage. 8-0. Quick pass on over to Bryce Knoll. Bryce Knoll spins in, out to Ward. It's a deep 2, but it's not a conversion. Angeloni, outlet over to Thowell. Thowell glancing around to Osborne. Osborne back to Angeloni on the reset up to the point. That one gets passed back. Malala, tough mid-range jumper. Doesn't get it to fall. Lincoln a chance to capitalize. Price Knoll splits the defenders. Wonderful hop step there from Judah Price Knoll. And he gets that bucket there. 39-35, timeout called for Royal Crown. We'll be right back to see what adjustments both these teams make.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
We return, ladies and gentlemen, here from that timeout. The inbound play for Royal Crown, as I mentioned, they trail by 4. Still, though, it's been a close game here early on, and I think that is the most fun part of this one. Pass inside, Kumgok not able to do much with it. Bringing up quickly will be Price Knoll. Over to Simmons. Simmons taking it inside. Pulls up a very tough little mid-range. Can't get it. Alessandro Acosta Reyes puts it back. Prenda las luces, mijo. Great bucket there from him. Angeloni out to the corner. 3-ball for Preston Osborne. He can't convert on it. Acosta Reyes, quick pass on out to Simmons. Simmons finds Livingston. He lets it fly for 3! They've been making it rain. It's been beautiful from Lincoln Prep. That's their 8th 3 of the game. Preston Osborne gets a bucket back. Nice to see for for Royal Crown, but Lincoln's just been lighting it up from beyond the arc.
For sure, Julian. I mean, like, it's just incredible how well they're able to make those. And there you go once again.
They make it rain again, a 9-3 as a team, as Dante Teneri with his second. Angeloni out to Osborne. Osborne keeps it going to Osage. Back it goes to Osborne. He lets it fly, gets it, and everyone's letting it rain right now. We have a collective total of 14 made threes over these two teams. And there's another chance there, and it goes again. Oh my goodness! Dante Teneri adds to his total.
Great way for both teams to definitely showcase, though, their best shooters.
Angeloni had the assist wrapped up for Thowell. Thowell not able to get it, gets his own miss, but Lincoln stopped the secondary possession. Simmons taking it right inside, a whistle goes, and it was a carry called on Jalen Simmons. Subs being made, Kluar Malala checking in along with Jeremiah Cruz. Leo Thowell along with Preston Osborne checking out. Along with Jordan Osage. Preston Osborne just reported to the corner, so I thought he might have been headed to the bench. I was wrong. Angeloni over to Cruz. Deep chance for Cruz, goes back to Angeloni. He gets Livingston in the air, goes right to the basket. Great layup by Angeloni, great control, and he gets it here to make it a single-digit game once more. Judah Price-Knoll crossing over, lets it fly for three. Price-Knoll can't convert on it. Second opportunity, Livingston shovels it over to Teneri. Teneri goes into Livingston, puts it up. No, second chance by Acosta Reyes, cleans it up. Lincoln Prep get those 2 points right back.
Lincoln Prep has just been so explosive out of that timeout.
They've been fantastic at all facets here. Angeloni goes up, swatted by Acosta Reyes against the glass, and now Simmons goes up with it. Up it goes, in it goes! Book it! Jalen Simmons! 10 points now on the game for number one. And the crafty guard with another chance to add to his total as he makes his way to the line.
Bench just erupted there, Julian.
Oh yeah, it's been great. Woo! They're having so much fun out there. Lincoln has come in wanting to put up points. And I mean, you can say every team wants to put up points, but we still have 4:30 remaining in the second quarter. Lincoln already with 55 points.
Wow.
They're well on course for 100 points in the play-in, and that's the type of momentum you want to have. Malala, up it goes again. He gets the bucket. Royal Crown closes the gap a little. Price-Knoll finds Acosta Reyes. Out it goes to Simmons. That's a deep three ball. Oh! Simmons, are you kidding me? Another three for Lincoln Prep, and that's 14 points just from Jalen Simmons. Lincoln Prep, they got the steal. They step out of bounds. That's unfortunate. But they've been phenomenal from beyond the arc today.
Absolutely, Julian. I mean, it just seems like they're not missing whatsoever almost.
11 for 17 from three.
Wow.
They're shooting the three ball at a 65% clip. That's unheard of. And Simmons lets it go again. Oh my goodness! Jalen Simmons, 4 threes so far in the first half for number one. And with the timeout, they gotta see how they stop the one. What a play from Jalen Simmons, 61-44. We'll be right back after this timeout.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. But
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Coming out of the timeout will be Lincoln Prep. Royal Crown have given up a lot of points so far in the second. A 30-point second quarter already from Lincoln Prep. Royal Crown are currently in a track meet. The question is, will it be the 100-meter sprint or will it be the marathon? We'll just have to see. Jeremiah Cruz for three. Can't respond with one there. Rebounded by Teneri. He finds Simmons. Simmons sizing up. He wants it again. No, gives it over to Teneri. Teneri pulls up. Contested mid-range. No. Tipped out. Jeremiah Cruz pulls it in. Slows it down, waiting for his team. Finds Thowell. Thowell lets it go for three. Money! Leo Thowell wants to join the splash, and a beautiful play there for Royal Crown. They need more of that to close the gap, Asia.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Thowell has been great beyond the arc so far this game, and they're probably looking to sub him back in after the timeout to try to catch up on that deficit a little bit that Lincoln Prep's just been running away with.
Kumgok, nice little shovel assist from Angeloni. They close the gap shortly but surely. Once again, it is a 12-point game. Teneri to Simmons. Simmons on this right-hand side trying to beat his man. Takes it inside, kicks it out, lets it fly. No, Bryce Knoll cannot convert on that. Malala slows it down a little bit. Quick pass over to Cruz. Cruz finds Thowell. That's a deep three. Won't get it. Rebounded from Bryce Knoll. And he's taking it right to the basket. Slapped out by Angeloni. Great awareness. Has Cruz on one side. He's taking it himself. Nice little Euro. Angeloni! Mamma mia! What a play from Ethan Angeloni. He's got two there. One more in the pocket. And he's telling the bartender, making it an old-fashioned, old-timey three-point play for Ethan Angeloni. Now Lincoln need to call a timeout. They want to gather themselves, and we'll see where it goes for them. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, following this quick timeout.
Welcome to the new era of basketball. They doubted you. They overlooked you. They didn't believe in you. But now, everything changes. No more sidelines. No more being underrated. No more sleeping. It's time for your game to speak. NPA has traveled the world. We've connected with the top players. We've built this stage. And now, it's time. Time for the game to rise. Time for you to rise. Time for the basketball world to wake up. Welcome to the new era of basketball.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:04 remaining in the second quarter. And Asia, we know that it's been a high-scoring second quarter, 30-24. I mean, when a team combines for 54 points in a quarter, that can't particularly be normal, can't it?
No, I mean, that just shows that both teams are just here to really, really play. And they just really want to get this win, reasonably so, as it's a play-in game. But whatever that Royal Crown did last time out definitely worked, because they've been playing great defensively and good offensively.
Gloire Malala called for the foul. He's not happy with that play. But regardless, we'll see Lincoln a chance to reset again. 14 seconds on the shot clock. There goes to Alessandro Acosta. Reyes. Little pass quickly over to Simmons. Simmons has the screen from Acosta. Reyes beats Malala on it. And there it is. Acosta Reyes called for the illegal screen. Didn't have his feet set on that one. Lincoln not pleased with the call, but it will be Acosta Reyes' second foul there. And Malala comes out for Leo Thowell.
He's been great all game. Give him a little bit of break, rest up, and come back into the third quarter stronger than ever.
Three ball, Thowell. He splashes home again. Third three from Thowell, all 9 of his points from beyond the arc. 7-point game. Simmons goes up. That boy tough. Did they count that as an and one? I don't think they did. They did. They countered that. It was a bit of a late one. I didn't know if it was. They're currently trying to debate it on a tip-in. They're trying to call it for an offensive foul. Currently, as they deliberate that, Asia, I'm not 100% sure on what the call is here.
I think
because it was very close here on the situation. They go up with it. It seemed like he might have touched it. I'm not 100% sure. If it was a tip-in, it's no basket, and it will just be 2 free throws. I think that's the decision we're making here with the referee. It is. Whistle went before the shot went in, and with the tip in, it won't count. Good call there from the referees to diagnose the situation, and shout out our scores table being able to work that one out.
Yeah, good way to just slow things down a little bit, make sure you're getting things fully right. I mean, every point matters in a game like this.
Simmons couldn't hit on his first free throw. Next one coming soon. Gets it a go, splits his chances, and it's 62-54. Inbound to Jeremiah Cruz. He might be the shortest player on the court, but we know he's got that dog in him. Out to Thowell, his three again. No, that one isn't for him. Osage pulls it in. Cruz has it, shovel over to Osage. He catches it in rhythm, short. Goes out of bounds, but is rebounded by Hawa. Hawa, pass over to Acosta Reyes. Just over a minute left. He pulls up in transition. No, rebounded by Acosta Reyes. Goes up again. No, it's rebounded by Kumgak. Osage over to Cruz. Jeremiah Cruz, no look pass into Kumgak. He wasn't really anticipating it, but he got it anyway. And Mateo Kumgak with a slashing bucket to make it a 6-point game. Simmons covered by Thowell. It's given space. Simmons sizing up on Thowell, cuts right, pulls it up. Tough mid-range jumper. No, it won't get it. Still bouncing around. Finally lands in the hands of Thowell. 30 seconds left. Thowell bringing it up himself. Has Angeloni on one side, shovel over to Osage. Osage back to Thowell. Thowell pass over to Kumgak. He wanted the mid-range. Out it goes to Cruz. Cruz open for three. He lets it go. No, off the punt back of the Ryan. Words hard to say. Karuletwa shovel inside to Acosta Reyes. He goes up, tough layup. Doesn't get the bucket, but does draw the foul. 8.1 remaining in the second quarter. And Lincoln trying to make it an 8-point game if they can hit both these free throws. Subbing in will be Gloire Malala for Mateo Kumgak.
It's been going pretty good so far in the later half of the second quarter for Royal Crown. I mean, you just saw Lincoln Prep absolutely take it away at the start of the second, but I'm going to be interested going into the third, seeing maybe it'll go a little bit more Royal Crown's way like it's been so far.
Acosta Reyes misses on the free throw. It's been almost a 30-point second quarter for both teams. And coming up quickly will be Cruz. He pulls up in rhythm for three. Isn't able to get it. Malala puts it back in, gets it. And .1 left. No, they're just going to let it be there. End of the second quarter, 62-58. Both teams have been running a track meet. We'll see who gets tired first. We'll be back for some second half action very, very soon. 62-58, Lincoln lead.
Out if I go to sleep. We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah, yeah. We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah, yeah. Treating these videos like this shit old bands, yeah, yeah. I put that little, told her just bring her friends, yeah, yeah. It's not for me, no, it's just for my name, yeah, yeah. I'ma just play with them, yeah, as fast as I can, yeah, yeah. I'ma just count these racks, yeah, as fast as I can, yeah, yeah. I ain't never trust no man, yeah, yeah. But I've been grinding.
Got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
My name is Alessandro Caceres, class of 2027, from Etobicoke, Toronto. I'm a 6'7" guard that plays for Lincoln Prep. I feel like I'm an all-around player that just tries to do everything I can to win, whether it's get rebounds, get points, assists, just trying to get everyone involved. As a player, I try to stay calm, try to play with pace, not let anyone speed me up. I feel like that's how I get into my bag. As a team, just trying to be a leader on the court, making sure guys are in their spots, just involving everyone, encouraging guys so that everyone can be to the best of their ability. I really like the Cade Cunningham comparison. I feel like he's a really overall, all-around guy. I feel like that's the best comparison for me. I would say number one is God. I always put God first in everything I do. My mom sacrifices everything for me, just make sure I do everything at the highest level. Coach EP, Errol Patterson, he drives me everywhere. He's always with me, always around. And just everyone around, all my support team, my siblings, my family, and God comes first. I've won an MPH championship in the summer with Monarchs, came second last year in MPH Division I with Lincoln. So I know what it's like to be on both ends of the stick. And honestly, it just makes me hungrier for an NPA championship this year.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible.
Young money. Yeah. I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'ma do till it's over. Till it's over. Till it's far from over. Alright, bottles on me. Long as someone...
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
My name is Silky Sullivan. Who's missing is my wife, the second half of DNV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DNV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90 second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they're playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC, won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids, I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we could come up here and help them with, and they could also help us, and we can help each other, man.
NPA Nationals is right around the corner, and for the first time ever, we'll be doing an all-star game, which will feature the top players in the country. Each coach nominated a maximum of 3 players to be voted in the game. All-stars were voted on by league coaches as well as NPH committee members, with the top 22 vote getters being selected to the all-star game. Now, roster construction was the fun part. We made sure that we split up each team with pass-first point guards, high-flying wings, sharpshooters, and size in the front court. Team Blue will be coached by Kemi Ose of Fort Erie, who's coming in as the #1 team going into Nationals. This roster features Andy Gamau coming in as the point guard, and you'll have Eli Jolene, Isaiah Hamilton on the wing, as well as Patrick Anamali, Stefan Illich inside. They got a lot of firepower to boot as well, with Caleb Roberts, Barry Shellhammer providing a lot of high-level sharp shooting. Kamar Grant is going to come in with defensive intensity and versatility. Abdel Sanogo coming in, going to provide a lot of high-level athleticism and length at the guard position as well. Alessandro Acosta Reyes comes in as an underclassman and one of the top scorers in the league representing Lincoln Prep, with Promise Landu rounding out the roster, who everybody knows is one of the top guards in the country. Team Red will be coached by Eddie Richardson out of Edge in Calgary, and they've got a loaded roster as well. As you can see, Yusuf Ahmed, Malachi Richmond, 2 of the top guards in their class, with Dane Gore and Caleb Zhu adding their size and toughness inside. CJ Nelson coming in as the leading scorer in the NPA. He has a chance to really light it up. So does Jacob McGregor, Keziah Malcolm, both putting up big time numbers. We got Quinton Each here, another sharpshooter at Ridley. Alex Goljevic representing Polaris Prep. Dante Jones, one of the toughest guards, representing Hoden, and Kareem Aljabat, who's put up some pretty big stat lines, representing RNS out of New Brunswick. The game will be March 29th on the Sunday, the day after the championship game at Humber College. Make sure you pull up.
Everyone wants a shot at the national championship, but only a few earn it. After dominating a league of their own, these 2 D1 Scholastic and Academy teams are moving up and taking their talents to NPA Nationals. They've been overlooked and counted out. Now, they get their chance to prove that they could match up against the country's best. Royal Crown Scholastic team, who's built on a winning culture and knows what it takes to get to the top. And Tall Pines Academy, led by Finals MVP David Bottomley, a 40-point per game scorer who could take over any game. These are 2 teams that are not meant to be taken lightly, and they're coming to Nationals with a chip on their shoulder, ready to make a mark.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here for some second half action between Royal Crown and Lincoln. And Asia, I think the question on everyone's mind is, do they have any more gas left in the tank? I mean, this game has come out flying. Both teams are essentially projected to put up 120 points in regulation. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally don't think that that's something we're going to see today, but I mean, you never know. Any thoughts in terms of what these teams have been doing up to this point?
You know what? I'm going to go on the opposite end of you, and I say one team is definitely going to reach 120 points. For me, though, what both teams have been doing is just hitting so many threes. It's been absolutely incredible to watch, Julian. I mean, that's why the score is so high. I mean, just looking at it now, it's just for Lincoln Prep, 12 threes on there, and Royal Crown 7.
19 threes between both these sides in this game. That just shows a crazy level of shot efficiency. And I mean, Royal Crown is shooting it at a 30% clip, very solid as a team. 57% clip for Lincoln Prep, and Leo Thowell, he continues to hit from beyond the arc. He's 3 for 10, make that 4 for 11 from beyond the arc. He's been electric in this one. Chance here out to Livingston in the corner. He gets the chance to retort. No. Osborne pausing for a sec, gives it back to Kumgok. Kumgok to Cruz. He keeps it swinging over to Malala. He takes it right to the basket through contact. No, it's swatted out into the hands of Simmons. Simmons needs someone to make themselves known. He's pausing, steps back, lets it go from deep. No, it's not gonna work in his favor. Royal Crown grab the board, and they'll be trying to push forward. Cruz, slow with it, out to Thowell. Thowell dribbling around, hands it off, and it goes back to Cruz. Cruz sizing up, steps back, deep three-pointer, money! Jeremiah Cruz splashes home, and it's been a 6-0 run to start off the game. Second half for Royal Crown. They now take the lead.
I think that's their first lead in about a full quarter, Julian.
Yeah, they haven't led since halfway through the first. And they had some early ground, but they've lost it, and now they're going to try to continue to grow that opportunity. A bucket there for Royal Crown gives them a 4-point lead. The team from the Scholastic League trying to prove their worth. We'll be right back following this timeout. 66-62 is the score.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Pass there, Thowell tips it off. It's bouncing around, but it still will be Lincoln. They got to break out fast. Price Knoll gets to Simmons. No! 8-second violation. They weren't able to beat it. Great one there from Royal Crown.
I mean, just what we were kind of talking about earlier. It looks like Royal Crown full step to the pedal, and they're just taking off so far. And it looks like they're just kind of completely surrounding Lincoln Prep.
They're giving everything they can here. Finally miss on a possession. How do Lincoln respond? Pushing up will be Acosta Reyes. Puts it up, can't convert it. Rebounded by Malala. Luar Malala pauses over to Jeremiah Cruz. He steps back, lets it go for three. Money again! Jeremiah Cruz, his fourth one of the game!
Wow, has he just been absolutely explosive, Julian? He's an incredible player to watch. I mean, he's 5'8", so he is on the shorter end of this game. To me, that's still tall, though. I don't know about you, but...
As a man who stands at 5'9" and almost 5'10", 5'8" is tall enough. Sadly, when we watch basketball, we have behemoths that are 6'7", 6'8". So it definitely makes him seem a lot smaller than he actually is, but he's shifty, he gets the work done, and he's currently 4 for 8 from three, 50% clip from him. Offensive foul there. Royal Crown's really been digging it. They currently lead 69-62. They've extended a 7-point lead in what's been an 11-0 start to the third quarter.
It's incredible. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were down by 12 or 13 at some point in the second, and now they're just taking it right back.
Price Knoll goes up with it, able to get the bucket. Lincoln's first points of this third quarter, and now they're going to be pressing as far up as they can. Thowell leaves it over to Malala. Going to try beat Simmons here. Simmons putting pressure on Malala. Malala trying to find someone. It's picked up by Price Knoll. Price Knoll spits the gap, and he shovels it over quickly over to Taneri. Taneri Finds Price Knoll. He's trying to split the defenders. Goes up with a scoop on the lane. No bucket there. And Price Knoll has to get back on defense. Oh, Osborne! He wanted a baptism, but instead he's not able to do it. And a travel called immediately by Lincoln trying to break out. So Royal Crown will get an effective second bite of the cherry here.
Looks like Lincoln just needs to maybe take a break and slow things down a little bit and calm the nerves maybe a little bit. It just seems like Royal Crown's just been pounding them this entire quarter.
Royal Crown's been giving it to them so far, and we'll see how they're able to keep on pushing. Cruz on the inbound. Find Malala, history ball. Money! And one! It was an and one, but it's not a three, it's a two. Long range two from Gloire Malala, and he's about to make it his own three-pointer, a bit more the complicated way, so to say, and he doesn't even hit the layup, which is unfortunate. But it's 71-64. Oh, apologies, 72-64. Did he hit the free throw? I guess he did. Up it goes, no. Second chance, no. Still fighting for it. It lands in the hands of Osborne. And I'm basing this off of what I'm looking at. Gloire Malala. I'm waiting on the score to update on the website. No, it was 2 with a free throw. It's supposed to be 71. There we go. They've made the adjustment. I was curious there for a moment. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremiah Cruz wanting his own 3. Offensive foul on Kumgok, though. And as a result, the shot, even though it didn't fall, won't count.
Lincoln Prep's really got to get things going a little bit here if they want to come back into this game. They've only scored 2 points so far this quarter, and on the opposite side, 14, which is incredible for Royal Crown, but let's see if they can get it done here, Julian.
Livingston out to Simmons. He lets it fly. No, not able to get it. Acosta Reyes pulls it in. Back to Teneri. Teneri to Livingston. He's given space. He's going to pull up here. Long mid-range 2. Nothing there. Put back opportunity from Price Knoll, and he's able to get that right there. Lincoln Prep, if they want to come back in this one, they need more of that. Cruz trying to attack Simmons. Putting the pressure. Hands it over to Angeloni. Angeloni splits the defenders. Goes right to the basket. Kicks it out to Kumgok. And Angeloni was fouled on the drive. Royal Crown will get a chance to set up again in the half court. Thowell and Osborne both checking in on the side of Royal Crown. Cruz coming out along with Mateo Kumgok. A foul there on Jordan Osage seems to be the call. Turned over immediately for Royal Crown. Unfortunate for them on that possession, a wasted chance. And now Jalen Simmons, a chance to bring it up here on the side of Lincoln Prep. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's tipping off right about now. Also here on the North Pole Hoops YouTube channel, as much as I'd love for you to be watching me. Obviously, I enjoy you guys tuning into what's been an electric game so far. But we have the other play-in game starting off at 4 p.m. So right about now, give or take, and that game will be between RNS and Tall Pines Academy. I highly recommend you go check that out if you haven't been able to do so, or split monitor, or go check that out once this one ends. It will still be on the North Pole Hoops YouTube channel, and I highly recommend you check that out. Speaking of check it out, Royal Crown's been checking out the basket. They've really been putting it up today. And a bucket here from Judah Price Knoll. He, I believe, has all 6 of the points so far in the third quarter for Lincoln Prep. But Royal Crown has been fantastic for them so far in this game. 73-68. And Angeloni here will get some free throws as Lincoln Prep's now in the bonus. First one, Angeloni not able to hit it. Gets the second one to fall. 6-point game. Price Knoll trying to size up Malala. Takes it inside. It pops out of his hand. Livingston still recovers it for Lincoln Prep. Pass over to Simmons. Simmons sizing up, steps back, lets it go. It's long. Picked up by Osborne. Now it's going to be Malala chilling here for a moment, waiting. Price Knoll is the one defending him, but Malala wants the screen from Thawel. Gets it, pauses, goes to Osborne. Osborne shovels to Angelone. Angelone still doing what he can, goes right to the basket, right-handed lay, beautiful bucket there from Ethan Angelone.
He's been great so far this game. Field goal percentage, 80%.
I mean, yeah, after that bucket, he is 5 for 6 on the day, 12 points for Angelone. And that's been nice to see from him.
Definitely, I mean, he's also 3rd in APG. Good for him, and I mean, this game has just been so fast-paced so far, and both teams just seem to be starting maybe to run out a little bit of breath, but you know what? I think that they're both going to really, really turn it up in the 4th quarter.
And I mean, despite it being the play-in game, we know that this entire tournament is a marathon. You don't want to waste all the gas on day 1. But that being said, we'll see where it goes for him. Acosta Reyes not able to get on that first one. Second free throw for Acosta Reyes. He can't convert it. It's rebounded by Livingston, though. Lincoln Prep able to get back. Goes to Simmons. He's going to go inside through contact. Floats it. No. Second chance. No. Still bouncing around. And it will be going in the favor of Royal Crown. And Royal Crown in this game, they will play against their own big boy team if they win this one. And that'll be a fun game tomorrow at 3 p.m. if they're able to get it. But the winner of this one plays 3 p.m. tomorrow. 3 p.m. tomorrow, the winner of the other game, the Tall Pines RNS game, will face off against Ridley College. Bucket once again. Royal Crown makes it a 10-point gap. They've been the ones running away with it. 20-6 has been the score of the 3rd quarter. Very, very different to the story of the game.
I agree. The score is a little bit closer than the game has been looking so far, Julian.
Livingston not able to hit it from 3, and it feels like it's ran out for Lincoln Prep beyond the arc. We'll see when they can make a change. I mean, Simmons gets the steal, goes right up with it, and one! If they can't get it from beyond the arc, they'll try to get 3 points within it. 2 points from Simmons, and he has one more with this trip to the line.
Looks like they just subbed in, Royal Crown just subbed in Osborne there. He's also been playing fairly good today.
Yeah, Preston Osborne, he's been quite good today, I agree. Lincoln get the chance there, and it's a 7-point game after the 3-point. Moves it quickly to Malala. Back he goes to Thawel. His 3 ball short. To get those 2 points for him. Simmons has the defender on his hip. Osborne putting pressure on him. Alessandro Acosta Reyes driving in, loses the ball for a moment, gives it back to Simmons. He keeps it pushing, finds Ward. His jumper, no. The long range 2. It's rebounded by Price Knoll. Angelone immediately to the basket, gets the 2 points right back. 9-point gap reestablished. 1:30 remaining in the 3rd. Malala, can he do so? He loses the ball for a second, still maintains it, passes it over to Price Knoll. Price Knoll with the bucket. Great play for Lincoln. He wanted the timeout, but no. We got to get back on defense here quickly. Angelone, quick pass on over to Thawel. His 3 ball wide, picked up by Osborne. And it will be a foul on number 3, Jalen Livingston. And that'll be the 3rd foul for Jalen Livingston, not Jaden, Jalen. 3rd one. Acosta Reyes, by the way, has 4 personal fouls already on the day today. That's 1 away from fouling out. Teneri also has 3. Not been a great day for them in the foul department. 3 fouls for Mateo and Kungak, along with 3 for Luar Malala. Malala, though, 22 points on the day, 21 from Jalen Simmons. The 2 guards been the ones dueling with one another. Osborne at the line, his free throw, gets it. 84-75, exactly 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Price Knoll. How's he gonna approach this? Crosses over the right-hand side, steps back, no, pausing, gives it over to Acosta Reyes. He's pausing, he's looking, seeing what he can. Back it goes to Price Knoll, into the corner. It's Livingston, split inside, the shovel of the lay. Scoopy, gets it to go. Pass up to Osborne, he's pausing, he gives it back on over to Malala. He wants to get something quick, shovels over to Cruz. Back he goes to Malala. Gloire, Krutz inside, pauses, puts up with the hezzy, no, has to give it back outside. It's tipped by Acosta Reyes. He's trying to get past Cruz, does just that, going all the way up. He wanted the dunk, doesn't get it, but will get a nice little lay. 2 points here for Lincoln Prep to make sure that their gap isn't fully unattainable in the next half. Cruz goes up to Thuel. Hawa putting pressure, strips it out. Hawa has it behind the back, trying to beat his man. Out to the corner, Livingston, he gives it to Ward. Ward drives inside, 1-2 on the step, and a bucket there from Ward. Lincoln, a quick little scoring explosion. They got to inbound, they do just that. Malala, not enough time to get a shot up. And Royal Crown, a tough series of points to give up right at the end. It was 84-75 at one point. You blink, you miss it, and it's 84-81. 3-point game in this one. It's been a close affair all around, and you do not want to miss the fourth quarter of this one when we come back, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
One more quarter of action, and Lincoln have been the one controlling the tempo up to this point, but Royal Crown, a massive third quarter. Lincoln coming back to 4.
Yeah, Lincoln was down by 12 at one point, and now they've brought it super close, just 3 points behind. I think this quarter is going to be the most exciting quarter that's been seen today.
We'll see where it goes. Great little play from Lincoln. Dante Teneri coming in, Alessandro Acosta Reyes coming out. Lincoln again on the inbound, in goes to Price Knoll. Price Knoll plays it out to Livingston. Out it goes to Hawa. Hawa all the way across to Price Knoll. Could have kept swinging it. Said Price Knoll goes up, a very tough bucket here, can't get it. Rebounded by Teneri. He goes up and in, gets the 2 points. Lincoln are now within 1. Jeremiah Cruz sizing up for Royal Crown, takes it left, slows it down, hesitates, little leave off to Angelone. He takes it inside, pauses for a moment, bucket, and it's gonna be good. Royal Crown seeing what they got. Teneri, quick find, across it goes to Hawa, his 3 ball, no go. Rebounded again by Osborne. Osborne trying to get it out, can't, tipped again. Floated up and in. It will be Tyree Ward with 2 points to make it a 1-point game again. Cruz, pass to Thuel. Thuel, quick little shovel back to Jeremiah Cruz. Finds Angelone. Angelone tried playing it back to Thuel. Can't connect with him. It goes out of bounds. Lincoln get the ball back. And a close affair here today, Asia. And with 8:30 remaining, I mean, it really is anyone's game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just looking at the lead tracker online, you can just see that it's been pretty much back and forth, more or less. If you have the lead for long enough, then the other team will come right back.
Teneri's three bounces around, but no luck. Not blessed by Kawhi Leonard on that one. Instead, it's going to be a chance once more for Royal Crown. Angelone, drive in, kick out to the corner. It's a three ball for Thowell. Money! Leo Thowell makes it rain again. Royal Crown extend the gap.
Fifth three today.
And I mean, he's only really been shooting from beyond the arc, so he's been converting at a pretty good clip. Thowell pass up to Angelone. He gets the lay, 2 points right there. A 5-point swing immediately for Royal Crown, makes it a 6-point gap. Timeout called here, Asia. Crazy to see so far in this game. We'll be right back with some more basketball here in the fourth quarter.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return here, 7:39 remaining in this fourth quarter in what has been a wonderful affair. Asia, it's been a game, as we talked about, it's not predetermined who's going to win. It's been a back and forth affair. Royal Crown's been the team on top. If you were the coach in these huddles, what changes do you think these teams could make to properly secure a win?
I think if I was the coaches, maybe something I would kind of look at maybe a little bit is defense. It seems like because the score is so high, maybe both teams haven't been so focused on that end. But
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but as soon as we say that, Gloire Malala, the steal straight into a coast-to-coast basket, turning defense immediately into offense. But I do agree with you on that point. It's been a very high-scoring game. Both these teams have been struggling a bit on the defensive side in terms of allowing the points. We'll see who's going to be the first one to properly shut down.
I think something else as well might be kind of...
Whoa!
That's defense.
Kumgok sends it back.
I mean, out of all these timeouts, we've really seen Royal Crown make great adjustments, and maybe part of that was their defense. Great play there.
Mateo Kumgok was a very scary challenge because he's already pretty high on the foul side of things. But it was worthwhile. Angelone, wonderful reverse lay. Ethan Angelone gives the fans in the crowd what they're looking for. Lovely to see. Lovely to see there. Passed on over once again. They'll see what they can do. Price Knoll, out it goes. Simmons for three. No. Not able to get there. Royal Crown, the ones fighting for it, shoveled on to Cruz. Cruz, quick pass on over to Malala. Crosses over, lovely to see. Puts it up, no. Can't convert it. Acosta Reyes leading the way. Quick swing out to the corner. Price Knoll for three, no. And a miss there from beyond the arc. Lincoln Prep had 12 threes at the half. They haven't hit one since. They've gone dry from beyond the arc, and though they've been keeping up with general scoring, it's still not been the lovely way the three ball's been falling in the first half, Asia.
No, I mean, it's kind of, for them, a little bit interesting to see because fully in the first quarter, they were just shooting threes after threes after threes. maybe they'll get a little bit back after this timeout. Definitely if they want to catch up with that deficit.
And I mean, either way, let's just stay here throughout this timeout, talk it through. I mean, you look at this game, take a look just real quick at these statistics. Let's just go through it. 95-85. You look at Royal Crown, the main guy has been the one, the only, Gloire Malala. 24 points from him today. 19 rebounds from Malala. 9 of them on the offensive glass. 4 assists, 3 steals. In other words, an insane game.
Great job by him. You know, he wants to keep his team in there. He wants to keep the team fully into this marathon that we were kind of just talking about. I mean, especially in an instance like this where we already know that the other Royal Crown team is playing, he's definitely going to want to go there and challenge them and show them what he's got as well.
Another player who does that is Ethan Angeloni. As I mentioned, he did play minutes in NPA. They both played for the NPA team, but now they get to be the leaders, the stars of the Scholastic team. And Ethan Angeloni, 9 for 11 today, 20-point game. He's been wonderful in this outing. So we'll see if we'll have more of that. Thowell for 3. Are you kidding me? 6-3 made of the day for Leo Thowell. And it's a 13-point game now. And as more time continues, 5:40 remaining. Maybe it's speaking a little too early, but it seems when it came to who had more gas left in the tank in this high-octane game, it seems to be the team from the Scholastic League. And what a story it would be. 6-4 in regular season play, has to play the long way in the Scholastic playoffs, fights through, has a great chance, full court heave for a winner. They need some massive game from pieces on the bench to be able to come back. They make it to the final, lose by a hair to what is essentially the NPA team of St. Jude's. So when St. Jude's couldn't field the same team twice, we called Royal Crown. We said, do your young guys want this? Do they want a chance to show that they can do it too? 2 words, heck yes. And they've come out in full force. It's a 10-point game, make it a 12-point game again. Gloire Malala once again tacking on some points, 100-88 the score. Price Knoll finds Teneri, his 3 ball, gets it a go! It's a deep 2, it's a deep 2. Thank you so much for the correction there. My apologies for the fans at home. Very, very close there on the jumper. Cruz shovels it quickly over to Malala, goes back to Cruz. Cruz takes it away from Kumgok, pausing back to Kumgok. Kumgok, quick drive inside, up it goes, no, still bouncing around, still fighting for it, it's Teneri. Teneri gets it out to Acosta Reyes. Acosta Reyes, up it goes to Simmons. Simmons inside, wants to reverse on the lane, no, cannot get it, still fighting for it. Simmons the one that has it, still going up with it, whistle.
Ooh. Looks like everyone just needs to take a little bit of a breath after that one, including myself. I don't know about you, Julian. This game's getting super, super intense, even if it's been completely this entire time, but I'm really starting to feel it now, and I'm sure the players are as well.
And a thing to note, Gloire Malala, the main scorer of this Royal Crown team so far, the initiator, so to say. 4th foul. 1 away from fouling out. I mean, if you look at the other side for Lincoln Prep, apologies, Acosta Reyes was given a 4th foul by accident when it was meant to be attributed to Jalen Livingston. So both of them on 3 fouls for Dante Teneri as well. So we see a couple players here currently trying to fight off some foul trouble. Same goes for Mateo Kumgok. So we'll see what happens there. 9-point game after Lincoln converts at the line. Osborne fouled on the way up. He'll get some free throws.
I mean, in terms of Malala, I would say for him, it's just because he's so gritty on the ball. He's constantly trying to get his hands on it, and it's showing up in his points.
Nice breather on the bench for Gloire. And I mean, it's been an exceptional game for him up to this point. He's been exceptional all throughout. But now we see Preston Osborne waiting for a second, puts it up, puts it in. 101-93, the score in this one. Simmons, 8-point game, 4:20 remaining. Chance up and in. And they continue on here. Who knows where it goes? Cruz. Pass quickly over to Kumgok. Kumgok attacks quickly here, Angelone. Pass inside of Kumgok, little post move chance here, gives it back over to Thowell. He just puts it up, it's short, rebounded quickly by Teneri, leaves it over to Simmons. Simmons leading it up quickly. How does he approach this? Crossing over, takes it right inside, pausing for a sec, trying to get it out to a teammate, does it to Teneri. Teneri back to the corner, it's Simmons, he lets it go. No, just off the front end of the rim. Thowell, quick to Cruz, and he knows they can take it calmly, still finds Kumgok. Kumgok finds Thowell, finds Angelone, pass out to Cruz, he saves it, and Royal Crown want to set up again. Thowell with the screen, Acosta Reyes putting the pressure, finds Thowell, popped out right there for Simmons, goes right inside again, transition, bucket, and in! Jalen Simmons with the play, and one! Count it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said count it, go ahead, my apologies.
Bringing a little bit more power now to Lincoln Prep. I've noticed the past few minutes they've been getting really strong on defense a little bit more, and I think that they might be able to bring that deficit quite closer as we enter the final 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, Julian.
It's a 3-point game right now, and Jalen Simmons has been nothing short of the word wow. Angelone, quick bucket inside to Kumgok. He gets the points that they need. Makes it back into a two-possession game, but still, anything can happen. Lincoln wants to get something. Simmons, the one who has it. Cruz covering him. Screen from Teneri. Simmons still has it. Swings it all the way to Price Knoll. Quickly to Livingston. His three-pointer. It's short. Rebounded by Malala. That's his 2020 game. What a game from him. Angelone. Drive inside, shovel into Kumgok. He goes up and in. Mateo Kumgok, 4 points in back-to-back possessions. And Royal Crown starting a little run of their own. Lincoln, they need points and they need it now. Alessandro Acosta leaves it to Simmons, his three ball. Money! Jalen Simmons splashing it home to make it 104-105? No, 105-101. That is the correct score, yes.
Incredible to see both of these teams score over 100 points before it even hit the final 2 minutes. Excited to see how many they can get to by the end of this.
Cruz for three, no go. Rebounded by Acosta Reyes. He finds Teneri. Teneri slowing it down for a sec, pulls up a very tough mid-range, but he gets it to go. Gritty jumper there, Lincoln Prep. They want to keep it going. 2 minutes left, 2-point game. Angelone takes it inside, leaves it over to Osborne, and he can't hold on. Osborne can't hold on to that one, and a timeout has been called for Royal Crown. 1:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. 2-point game. We'll be right back after this quick little timeout.
Right back. You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
We're coming back from the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Lincoln Prep. 2-point game. In a game of runs, there's been many. At one point, Lincoln led by over 15. At one point, Royal Crown led by almost 15. But now it's 2 points that separate them with 1:44 remaining. Simmons inside, has to carry himself, dumps it quickly, wonderful find to Price Knoll, and he ties the game at 105.
Great job there by Simmons, just looking for an easy way out, tie up and definitely got it.
Angelone finds Osborne. He gets a lay. Nice bucket there for Preston Osborne. 107-105 now. Lincoln finds Teneri. He gives it over to Simmons. Simmons wanting something big, pausing for a sec, hits the deck. They're all diving for it. They're all looking around, and it turns over. Offensive foul called. Royal Crown will be the ones to take possession again. Malala gets up, holding onto his elbow. That one feels a little weird for him, but he will inbound. He says he feels okay. 107-116, 105, 116 remaining. Cruz bringing it up, sizing up. Malala sets him the screen, but Cruz, quick little pass over to Osborne. He thought about the pass. Pass back to Cruz. Cruz, incisive ball to Malala. He's going to go up with it. A tough bucket, but he gets it anyway. Gluar Malala up to 28.
He's been doing great in that, just below the rim there.
Chance quickly to Teneri. He's driving inside, pausing, looks up, tough bucket, won't get it. It's loose again. Angelone's the one who pulls it in. It's loose on the ground again. He makes contact with Simmons. Simmons the one that has it, keeps it swinging, passes it over to Price Knoll. Deep mid-range, no. Still fighting for it is Alessandro Acosta Reyes, and Malala's gonna hold on. He's gonna fight for it. Give it back over to Cruz. They're putting all the pressure they can. Up it goes to Angelone. He knows he can waste some time. Gives it to Kumgok. Back to Osborne. Osborne passes it over to Cruz. And there it is. They were wasting as much time as possible to avoid a chance for intentional fouls.
Great job there by the team, just passing the ball around.
Foul on number 8, Judah Price Knoll. That'll be his second. 109-105, still 2 fouls away from the bonus. Preston Osborne comes out, Thowell comes in. Can he ice it if given the chance? Malala. Price Knoll with another intentional foul on Gluar Malala. That'll be Price Knoll's third. One more inbounds play, and then we'll probably see another intentional foul. 4-point outing so far between these teams. 4 points separate them. Inbound goes to Angelone. He knows he wants to waste time. He's going to do that. He's going to let himself get fouled. Does just that. And that one will be on Price Knoll. Ethan Angelone heads to the line. He's 2 for 5 today. And that's the 4th foul for Judah Price Knoll. All 3 of them have been quite literally in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in the game, it's what you can expect to watch. Doesn't look like Lincoln Prep is so happy with those calls there.
Lincoln Prep needs 2 misses from Angelone, and they get one right there. Angelone has been 2 for 5, now 2 for 6 from the free throw line today. A miss here keeps it a 4-point game, and Lincoln still have a very, very real shot.
Yeah, 20 seconds is still, or just under 20 seconds, sorry.
Everyone's back. They fight for it, and it gets tipped on forward. Lincoln get their wish. Now can they get the bucket? Price Knoll goes up with it, gets the layup. 13.7 remaining. And a timeout called by Royal Crown. 13.7. And we need to stay on to talk about this. Royal Crown, it's in a very simple situation right now. Royal Crown are up by 2. They need made free throws. Why? Because we know, I think everyone in here knows that Lincoln Prep is going to be fouling in this situation. So the main question that comes in, who, if you're Lincoln Prep, do you have out there? Do you risk Acosta Reyes and Livingston both being out there with a chance for them to both to foul out? I don't know. Livingston has 4 made threes today. You don't want to lose him. You look over here on Royal Crown. Who do you want taking free throws? Preston Osborne, 3 for 4 today. And he's been their best free throw shooter. Angelone, 2 for 7. Kumgok, 1 for 2. 1 for 3, Gluar Malala. If I was a betting man, I would say this next inbound play is going to be for Preston Osborne if he's on the court.
I agree. I mean, just kind of looking over at the bench there, does look like they are going to be putting him out. And he has played, I would say, maybe a little bit over half the game. So so he definitely will have enough energy to be playing. And looks like they don't put him out though.
They don't. It's going to be Malala, Cruz, Angelone, Kumgak, and Thowell. Meanwhile, out there for Lincoln Prep out of this timeout, it's Price Snow, Acosta Reyes, along with Simmons, Taneri, and Livingston. Inbound coming soon.
Have the chance to foul a few players out here.
I wonder who's going to be the one on the receiving end for this play. They got to find someone, anyone, and it's a 5-second violation. 13.7.
Fantastic job there by Jalen Simmons, just keeping the ball not even playable, and the defense just played fantastic. To me, I did not see anyone open.
Great defense on Lincoln Prep to not allow anyone to be able to inbound. But now, as it stands, 2-point game, timeout for Lincoln Prep, and with 13.7 seconds remaining in the game, I see no reason for them, unless they get a wide open 2, to not hold on to get the last shot of the game. We'll just have to wait and see, but who do you think is going to be receiving it here, Asia?
I am going to go with Jalen Simmons. He, today, just so many threes. I mean, 5 3-pointers for him, as well as 50% from field goal percentage. He's just had a fantastic game. If not him, I'm going to go with, I would say, number 2, Alessandro. He's also been playing really good today. What do you think, Julian?
For me, I think if you want to find someone who's going to be open for 3, Jalen Simmons might be your best bet. 5 for 11 on the day. He's been electric. 4 for 9 from Jalen Livingston. He might be a good shout as well. But if it was up to me, it's either the Jalens, maybe Dante Taneri. But I do agree, Acosta Reyes, though the 3-ball doesn't seem to be what he does, his name is lights, and he might turn off the lights if need be. Simmons gonna hold on to it as we inbound. And it goes to Acosta Reyes. He gets fouled, he gets grabbed. Ooh. They'll get another chance here with 7.5. That foul's on number 0. It's on Preston Osborne. That'll be a second. Inbound play again for Lincoln. Chance again. Acosta Reyes shovels to Simmons. His 3-ball. It's short. Back to Simmons. He goes up. Tough shot. Draws the foul. 2.3 remaining. Lincoln Prep can tie it.
Not a fantastic play for Royal Crown there. They left Simmons completely open for a chance for the 3.
And that's a 5th foul for number 9. That's Mateo Kumgak gone. Jalen Simmons is 5 for 7 from the line, and these are the biggest free throws of his season.
You can see it right there. His teammate absolutely hyping him up, but he looks a little bit nervous, reasonably so. Let's see if he can get it done.
28 points on the day for Jalen Simmons. None more important than the 2 in front of him.
Especially with 2.3 seconds left. Julian, feeling a little shaky here.
On our side of the gym, it's quiet. The noise all coming elsewhere. Simmons, short. Second chance for Simmons. Intentional miss. He's got to get it up. That's a 3. He's not fouled. He's not fouled. It's over. It's over. It was a crazy ending to the game. Simmons put it up, barely misses on it, and he's inconsolable. Lincoln Prep wanted the foul. They're not going to get it. And the Royal Crown Scholastic team holds on. 102-107 to end this game, and tomorrow we'll see which Royal Crown team is the best. Crazy bit there. Final score of this one, 109-107. And those of you at home, please let us know what you think of this one here.
Julian, that was an insane finish to an even better game. I mean,
heartbreak.
You definitely have to feel, though, there for Simmons. He just had such a good game, and to end it like that is definitely not the way that they were looking for.
And I'll be honest with you, I agree and understand from the referee's perspective. You don't want to call a foul on the last shot of the game.
I agree as well.
But in my opinion, he got all man there. That was a foul on Jalen Simmons. Heartbreak for Simmons. Heartbreak for Lincoln Prep. Their season's over. But Royal Crown, the Scholastic team, gets a chance tomorrow to see if they're the best team at their own school. 3 p.m. tomorrow, we'll see Royal Crown take on Royal Crown. And ladies and gentlemen, am I excited to call it? I am. From Asia Chu, from my beloved friend Matt Ritchie, I've been Julian Quintero Verano. Be sure to tune in for the other game, Jacob Ewing and Tony Marinoff calling the RNS game against Tall Pines. But for the one here, that's been everything, ladies and gentlemen. For my day today, thank you so much for listening. You know I love you all listening at home, but we still have a lot of basketball to call this weekend. Until next time we meet ya, I'll see you then. See ya!
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.